The number of livestock animals killed by coyotes on Virginia farms declined in the 18 months before June 30th of 2015, according to the U.S. Department of Agriculture's Wildlife Services Division. During that period, there was a 24% decrease in the recorded number of sheep killed by coyotes, as well as a 26% drop in the number of calves taken by predators. Highland and Wythe counties are the state's biggest problem areas for coyote kills, with more than 50 losses. Wildlife officials like Scott Barris believe these numbers will fluctuate over the years.
Coyotes at one point were extremely rare in Virginia. Their numbers have increased in Virginia. They've actually spread geographically across the state. Everybody has these animals now, and they can expect to see them for a long time to come.
The report listed 218 sheep, 60 calves, and 24 goats as verified coyote kills in the fiscal year 2015. The numbers may have been worse if the Wildlife Services Program had not helped to implement preventative measures by removing 512 coyotes from 81 livestock farms. Tim Timberlake and his family have been dealing with coyote issues for the last decade on their cow-calf farm in Powhatan County.
Well, they're just pretty destructive, especially when they have young, and that's when we seem to miss them. Is when we have cows that we know are actively calving, and then you'll go over one morning to check them, and one cow's just up and down the fence, up and down the fence. A lot of times you can see in the fence where they pull them under the fence.
The loss of a calf really hurts a producer's bottom line. Calves can cost a farmer $1,400, and Timberlake's farm was losing 5 calves to coyotes a year.
Well, it's kind of hard when it's not a very big cash flow business to start with, and it's that we want to keep the place going is the main reason that we keep it stocked with the beef cattle, and but it does work on your bottom line.
Over the last 4 years, wildlife experts with the USDA program have helped Timberlake, and coyote numbers have declined around the farm.
Within about 3-4 weeks, I think we'd gotten 7 or 8 out of here. Been a big helpful process for us to work with, and I feel like all in all, I said we got quite a few that first year. That was our best year, but we usually get doing a trapping, we'll get 5 to 7.
We worked, I think last year on 192 different farms to protect people from losses from these predators. And so it is extremely important to our producers to maintain this service.
The Virginia Farm Bureau Federation is asking the State General Assembly to continue full funding for the coyote control program and to add enough money for staff on the eastern side of the state. Barris notes the program is not just for farmers. Homeowners can obtain assistance too.
If someone has a concern about coyotes in their particular location, whether it's related to livestock or to pets or to property, they can call the USDA Wildlife Services Program through the Virginia Wildlife Conflict Helpline.
It's been a quarter of a century since the cooperative control program began between the USDA and the Virginia Department of Agriculture and Consumer Services. Methods for preventing coyote kills include improved husbandry practices, predator resistance fencing, predator frightening devices, and livestock guardian animals. Only when those methods are exhausted are coyotes actually removed from the farms.